Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Managing Marathons. In short, this one I really did have to manage. I'll come on to that in a moment. But first of all, I just want to say it was a real privilege. I've just completed the Marathon de la Liberté, excuse my French pronunciation, for the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings. And they celebrated it with a number of runners, 5, 10K, half marathon and a normal marathon. So I've literally just come back on Sunday. This particular marathon took a lot longer than I normally take. It was almost 5 hours, 4 hours, 59 and change. Just put that into perspective, my fastest was 3 hours 56 in Seville, I remember. Yes, what a privilege. It was a fantastic marathon, beautiful countryside, along the beach for a long time, down a river, then a canal and back into Caen, which is the city where it ended. So it's a point-to-point marathon, which obviously has more logistical issues. You have to get from one start point to the finish point and back again. But it ended in an athletics track, which I absolutely loved. I wasn't expecting it, didn't anticipate it. In fact, this marathon I'd arranged very last minute because I couldn't get onto another one. And I'm really pleased I did. It was a very local marathon, 3,000 runners, a far cry from the enormous sort of 50,000 plus runners from New York and London and Chicago. But it was also, much more intimate. It was friendly. There was a whole community feel about it. I strongly suspect not only would that have happened anyway, but because of the 80th anniversary D-Day landings, there was this exhibition and a show, lots of military vehicles around, lots of memorabilia in the town where we started, a little town called Curacao. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'll show you on the map. And now I understand, there's a huge amount of dignitaries going there. There's apparently been President Biden, President Macron, King Charles has been there with a bunch of different dignitaries and politicians. So it was a huge affair during and after the marathon, which I totally didn't expect or anticipate. So a wonderful marathon. I understand the oldest veteran there was 98 years old, which is amazing. So he was 18 when he landed in Normandy back in 1944. So what a privilege. It was amazing as a marathon. Unfortunately, I didn't do so well. For some bizarre reason, I kind of bonked, if that's the right word. I'm not sure I did because I carved up very thoroughly 2-3 days before and I hydrated really well. But I guess it was a kind of a bonk because around about 20 kilometers in, which is much earlier than normal. I normally bonk, if I do at all, around 32, 35K. So this one was different. I was aching, I had pains in my leg and in my feet, using the same trainers as I always do. So it was a bit bizarre. And the only thing I can attribute that to is I've just done, since January, I've done 5 marathons. This was number 6. And the last one, number 5, was a Snowdonia Ultra, which was 3 weeks to the day of this one. So maybe that had an effect because my legs were aching quite badly. They almost didn't want to work at 20 kilometers. So I just kind of battled through, no pun intended, but I pushed through from 21, 22 kilometers onwards. My daughter was there to support me. Go Ruby. It was absolutely fantastic. She was on half term, so she came over, she did some filming. My camera, as you probably know if you watch the channel, my little portable HD camera was either lost or stolen in the Snowdonia. So we did it all on our phones this time. So some of the quality isn't great. The sound quality in the first couple of minutes isn't fantastic, but it does improve. So enjoy it. Please let me know if you have any comments. If you're ever in the market for a local but well-supported marathon, this one has a fantastic support network. The aid stations were lovely. There was fresh fruit, water, juice, you name it. And the communities all came out with the little villages dotted along the seaside, just fantastic. It was a great atmosphere. And I guess it's on the anniversary of D-Day every year. So you'll see a whole parade of flags. People come out in their military memorabilia. There was military trucks and jeeps along the route, which is fantastic. So if you're ever in the market for a marathon, it's very inexpensive. The signing process at the expo is easy. It's a small marathon, very quick. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, particularly the route. There wasn't many stretches where it was just a long road. There was lots of ups and downs. There was some elevation, about 150, 200 meters, not terrible. But what I really enjoyed about it was the terrain was different, from sand to road to asphalt to gravel to sort of broken shale, right across to what became almost a trail run, which was a complete shock to me, running through grassy fields, which was fantastic. A really beautiful grassy field stroke woodland, which just made it much more interesting as a marathon before you approach the end. It's a point-to-point marathon, so logistically you have to figure out how you're going to get dropped off and brought back. There was a free shuttle service both to and back from the start and finish, so that would have helped if you're on your own. So as I say, Ruby filmed some of it, I filmed some of it, we've put it together. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you've got any comments at all. This was an interesting one, and now thankfully I've got a good break before the 29th of September, which will be the Berlin Marathon. Check with you later. Take care, enjoy.
My bib number, and this is for the 80th anniversary of D-Day landing in northern France. So not a huge place, apparently up to 25,000 runners, but I think it's going to be less than that. It'll be interesting to find out how many. So there you go. Now we're going to have a look around the expo, have some freebies, get some goodies. Yeah, get ready for tomorrow. So just walking to the start line, very busy. Finding my spot is going to be 4 hours, 4:30 for me. Possibly slower today, not feeling it.
Oui, donc je suis enchantée de savoir que aujourd'hui il y a...
Normandy. Here we are. D-Day marathon start, beautiful weather. This should be a great fun. Nice and calm, cool. It's like 14 degrees. It's going to be great there. One kilometre in, congested. Narrow lane. Big fun. Heading to the beach. First marathon I've done along the beach. It should be fun. Windy, running along the beach. Let's get fun. Fresh air, cloudy and cool is perfect. Coming up to 5k. First water station, about 200 meters. Sand. On the beach. Actually a beautiful course. Boardwalks. Come up to about 15k. Leaving the beach now. Heading back into a small village. Lots of D-Day 80th anniversary celebration. Flags, aeroplanes, you name it, all over the place. Fantastic. Not strictly a road marathon. Lots of gravel paths, hard packed tarmac, gravel, sand. Road shoes are good, about 60%. The rest is sort of gravel and hard pack stones. Sunset 5, just got to, I think, one of the last water stations. It's now turned into a genuine trail run. And I've got Saucony Pro 3s on, road shoes. That's our path. Complete trail run, fantastic. We've had every surface I know for marathons today. Kilometre 37, really struggling today. Just not happening. Legs are gone. Heart rate's absolutely fine, down to 120, which is nothing. But my legs are gone. I think it's a combination of 6 marathons earlier this year, or maybe just the ultra 33 weeks ago, exactly today, 3 weeks ago, which maybe I haven't fully recovered from. But fitness is okay because heart rate's 120, 119, but my legs are definitely gone. So I'm struggling today, really struggling. My slowest time, I think, ever. UK, almost there. That was a really, really tough one today.
Go, Dad! Woo! Dad! Dad!
I think, isn't it? Whoa. There we go, finish line somewhere. Let's see. Painful, man. 42k, 200 meters to go. Wow, finish on an actual athletics track, how about that? Here comes the finish. Whee! Nadia Rube. Allez, 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 allez. Merci. Merci. Jeez. Whoa. That was tough. One of the toughest I've done in a while. Figure that out later. Okay, I'm going to get my medal. Oh, merci. Oh, merci bien, merci. Merci beaucoup. Medal. Finish is pretty cool. Lots of goodies. Like a sports hall. Nice. Out of the weather in case it's raining or windy.